What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name's Connor. Let's get right into our Crypto Empire Sunday live stream. Hope you're all doing great, having a good weekend, and enjoying the good weather we're having here in the month of October. Now, when it comes to the crypto market, we are about to accelerate big time. All right, we have a crazy looking weekly candle here on Bitcoin. This is the weekly price chart. This will close in 2.5 hours. And this current green bar is our weekly. Now you can see the text I have on my chart. Must flip and hold $68,500. All right, this has been on my chart since price has been in this range over the past 7 months. This is huge resistance. The current price is $68,700. If we close the weekly like this candle is right now, there's zero reason why I do not anticipate at least a test of the all-time high before the end of October. It's the 20th today. October has 31 days in the month. So what, technically 11 more days or so. I see zero reason if we get this weekly candle close at this current price above 68.5K, at the bare minimum, we don't go at least tap 74K. Good chance we also make a new all-time high towards around 80,000. But we'll take it one step at a time. And as it stands right now, Bitcoin looks insanely bullish. We did not get any weekend pullback. All right, price is just steadily kind of hanging around here. As you can see, the Saturday candle, extremely low volume compared to the past few days. Typical weekend behavior, low volume weekends. Sunday candle also even lower than yesterday. And we're just kind of hovering around here at around 68 grand for Bitcoin. All right, so very bullish stuff. No pullbacks over the weekend or really this past week. Levels for pullback still stand. If they do end up coming in, right? We have around 65K to 63,500. And yeah, that's where I would basically be looking for a pullback if given. Right? There's also the September monthly high from last month at 65,500, which may act as support. But all dips should be looking to get bought up. Again, like I was explaining on Friday evening during our live stream, the market environment has changed. This weekly structure here is very different from the weekly structure over the past 6 months. We have a very real chance of the breakout here. This time certainly looks different. The chart structure is different. Everything is different about this one. And also in terms of seasonality, we have the election in what, 14, I don't know how many days, 14 days or something, 15 days. And Trump is up, 20% on the odds according to Polymarket. So you have to understand how bullish a Trump victory would be. I thought this chart was funny. This is the Trump Polymarket odds overlaid with the Bitcoin price. All right, the Trump odds in blue, Bitcoin price in orange here. And you can see they're moving at the same exact trajectory. So the market is anticipating and pricing in Trump to win. And it's very interesting how the odds are moving at the same rate as the Bitcoin price here. All right, so if something happens and Trump ends up losing, then yeah, that could that could definitely cause some turmoil in the crypto market. And price will probably sell off on election day when those results are announced that Kamala wins, if she wins. But if Trump wins, it's going to be like the FOMC day where we just exploded as soon as the interest rate cut was announced. One moment. I have to respond to this. All right, so that's what you have to know right now about the election and the market and everything. We're right on track. Everything's looking crazy bullish. And Bitcoin is really kind of pricing in a Trump victory. And a Trump victory will send the market. So yeah, get ready for a crazy end to the week. Crazy end to the month of October. And just going off of historical returns, I'll bring that up here. If we go to data, Bitcoin returns percentage here, going off of historical returns, November and December, if we look at these months, they could be quite bullish, guys. Quite bullish in November and December, especially with a green October. So seasonality wise, crypto always pumps at the end of the year and the start of the year. We have the election year. We have the halving, that happened back in April on 420 basically. So seasonality wise, we are all systems go to absolutely explode. And looking at the actual price chart, looking at the tape, we're extremely bullish, guys. So get ready for a fun time here. All right, let's see what's going on here with our live chat. Shout out to Rinum19. He says, let's go. What's going on, Rinum? We got Man with a Plan. What's going on? He says, believe in something. Stop trading. Manny, we got David W. Rahul Guru, what's up? We got Bullish on Parade. He says, yo, my dude, thanks for your time. Made bank on Million Hoppy. Looking at Manicky now. Happy to hear you caught some nice trades. Manicky. Let's see, Manicky, 66 mil. Charts up, charts pumping. These wicks, dips getting bought up, and you're at resistance here. So yeah, this looks decent. Chart looks bullish. Shout out to Topi. We also got Elvis, and we got Sergio. What's up, Sergio? He says, bro, can you take a look at Mumu the Bull? Thank you for streaming. Mumu's breaking out currently. If we look at Mumu here on Dex Screener, we had this parallel channel on the chart for some time. So if you guys recall, Bybit listed this thing on perps back here in the 23rd of September. And that's what caused the initial pump to get back into the premium of this parallel channel. And as of yesterday, it broke out of the channel. All right, so it's happening right now. Very bullish stuff from Mumu the Bull. And yeah, really since Binance listed this thing on perps, pumped, consolidation, W, double bottom, now the breakout. You do have to clear this high. This high over here from the start of the channel. But all in all, Mumu looks very good. And it's the mascot of the bull market. Great meme. I mean, they grind very hard on Twitter. They reply to everything on crypto Twitter. So their mind share is good. They're in everyone's face all the time. So yeah, Mumu, it's looking quite good, guys. It's looking like it wants to continue. And I mean, let's be real for a second. The whole market's in a situation where it wants to send. Even ETH, the shitcoin of all shitcoins, Ethereum, is in a position now to finally flip $2,800. All right. So, I mean, all your alts, all your memes, they're in perfect positions. We're in a risk-on environment. The past 7 months, we've been risk-off. We're now risk-on. That's all you got to know. Even ETH is about to break resistance here. And it's been like this for a long time, since August, been in this sideways range. And once it flips 2,800, I see no reason why it won't at least get back up here to 3K. This can happen in a day or two. You guys have to understand, right? You hear the term the beach ball underwater all the time. It's got a visual representation so that you can understand what I'm saying better. So the beach ball underwater. For you people that don't understand, when you push a object that floats underwater, wants to rise up, with force. That's what ETH is, and that's what a lot of coins are currently. And ETH has this resistance up here at 2,800. It looks good to break it and get back up here to 3K to start, and then from there, get back up to the all-time high. But in general, Ethereum, it's finally starting to look decent, like it wants to break out. And a lot of alts, a lot of your fundamental alts that haven't really done much over the past month or two while memes have been going crazy, these are finally going to start to move as well. Same with Solana, right? Solana also starting to break out here. It held at $130 level really well over the summer and fall. And now it's about to break resistance in a very similar position to Ethereum. All right, so when the main assets go like Solana and Ethereum and Bitcoin, all the beta assets, all the ones underneath are also going to follow, and they're going to move harder to the upside. Moo, Manaki, whatever the heck you're looking at, whatever ticker, there's a good chance it's about to rip. All right, we're about to go back into easy mode. You guys remember when you can throw money at basically anything in like February and March, and you would make multiples on your money, and then you kept trying to do that in May, June, July, and then the market just kept on taking it. So you've been conditioned now to be scared to buy. Well, we're about to enter that easy mode time again, but a lot of people are still scared. But it's a good thing you're watching this stream and you're basically preparing for this so that you know not to be a little scaredy cat. And, you know, when we're on a risk-on environment, it's time to press the pedal to the metal and get after it. And the charts are shaping up beautifully right now for a risk-on environment once again. So, I mean, what really else is there to say when it comes to all of these alts? But we're going to look at a ton of them anyway during this live stream. Now, if you look at Bitcoin dominance still on the push here, has yet to hit 60%. It hit 59%. You know, we'll see. This cycle is obviously very different because altcoins are moving up with Bitcoin dominance going up. A lot of them are down sideways, but memes are in an entirely different class of their own, where they don't care whatsoever what Bitcoin is doing. They're going to move up regardless or down regardless to what the rest of the market is doing. But for everything else, Bitcoin dominance dropping would certainly signal a period of time where people are moving their Bitcoin into altcoins, creating an altcoin season. So we're still, the plan remains to hit 60% at least and then start to drop. But it's getting very close now. It's getting very, very close. And I would be expecting it probably by the end of the year. This thing will be top and start to head down. So time is of the essence right now. That's certain. That's a certain. Hit the like button, absolutely. And Narula says, hello, Connor. Nice to see you again. What's going on, Narula? Rahul, anyone or Echelon Prime, what's a better one to invest in? Two different projects, two different narratives, but both are great coins, in my opinion. Ator or anyone below $1 is a great buy, and Prime, is it still at 9? Okay, so Prime bouncing from the trend line further at 750. I mean, still doesn't take a genius to look at this weekly chart and kind of recognize what's going on here, right? We can just look and see there's a pretty obvious level of horizontal resistance across our face at around $9, $10. This is an ascending triangle, right? Here's your triangle, and you just want to see this thing break out. So both are good. Depends if you want gaming AI or say deep in exposure. Which one do you want in your portfolio? I think both of them are going to make you money. Fiat Hater, he says, hey, Connor, always appreciate your analysis. Thoughts on DragonX/TitanX? Are they the same thing? No, they're not. Thoughts? I mean, I get asked about this one. I always say it's a Ponzi, but if it pumps, it pumps. Would I buy a chart that looks like this? No. It's up 30x in 75 days. But hey, clearly there's something going on here. And TitanX as well. 156 million market cap. And I mean, look, this thing looks really good. I remember putting this on the chart in a live stream when somebody asked me about it. It broke the bull flag and it's been going vertical. So my thoughts are people like the coin. So up 100%, 93% from this breakout. Yeah, these things are moving. Everything is moving. We're entering into a risk-on period. In terms of the fundamentals of TitanX and DragonX, I really don't know too much. I mean, done a surface level kind of analysis on them, and they look like Ponzi's, but they keep pumping. So, hey, man, congratulations to everybody holding those. Shout out to Rigoberto. Kazuya says, hello, Connor. Hope you're doing great. Thoughts for El Meow. Interesting assortment of tickers we're being asked about today. This is how I would draw it, like this. Yeah, I got to do something like this. So chart's very good. Making higher highs, you're making higher lows. It's in a new uptrend. Very nice move off of the bottom. So you want to see it continue to hold this structure. And as long as this keeps acting as support, you just want to buy it as close to this bottom support trend line as possible. And eventually you want to see it make a parabolic move. And that's when you should take profit, when it breaks the top of this channel and puts in one of these vertical moves, which always kind of tends to happen when price is kind of trending in this form, right? Resistance, 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 bang. That's when you sell and take profit. But yeah, this thing looks good. Obviously, I have a bullish bias on the market right now. I'm expecting higher. I'm expecting a period of risk on. And the fact that this just put in a nice long wick off of support yesterday, it looks good to send this week. Fiat Hater says Trump took a nap this weekend, but still holding up strong. Yeah, let's talk about Trump for a little bit, guys. Do any of you recall our live stream on Friday when I gave you the game plan for the Trump token? Does anybody recall? Can we get some yeses or nos in the chat? Who was here on the Friday live stream or who watched the replay? What was the plan for the Trump token? I said very clearly, if you get a sell off to the high threes, buy it. What happened? We sold off to the high threes. What happened? It's now at 423. I mean, look. Trust the plan, trust the process here. Trump going much higher before the election. Beautiful dip, right to support. And I would have welcomed lower around 350 to into the low threes. But still, nonetheless, the exact scenario given happened. And yeah, this thing's going to go much higher. People are still scared to buy this. They're still scared the market's going to sell off. People don't think that this Bitcoin breakout is real. And they're simply going to get waxed. Look at this weekly candle. Imagine thinking that this one isn't real when it closes in 2 hours and 15 minutes. If the market wants to humble me and dip before the close, so be it. But I'm willing to go out on a limb here as a believer. And yeah, put it all on the line. This is looking really good. Let's see. Michael DJI Manor says, welcome back, Connor. Nice having you back live streaming. Hope you're doing just fine. Keep up the good work and never look back. We appreciate you for all your time and effort. Remain blessed. Michael, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the nice comment. Matt1, what's up, Matt1? Good to have you here all the way from Switzerland. We got Dean Hubbard. He says, what are your thoughts on Pulse Chain? I have a small bag from the sacrifice that has been in the DeFi since launch. Pulse Chain, Richard Hart. I mean, if there was one guy to make some kind of comeback and pump his coin hard, I feel like it would be Richard Hart. I haven't been keeping up with any of his legal troubles or anything like that, which I would be doing if I was a holder of Pulse Chain. So yeah, my thoughts on Pulse Chain are, let's see, that's the weekly. The chart looks pretty good. The MEXC chart, at least. I don't have the full chart up. But you know, nice move from the bottoms over here in September, and you're basically trying to break the listening candle resistance. But yeah, I haven't been keeping up with any of the Richard Hart stuff. I have no idea what the deal is with him and the SEC. I'm pretty sure he was getting sued at one point last year. So I can't really answer this question accurately. But if you've been holding it since the sacrifice, that was like a long time ago. At least in the crypto world, it was a long time ago. So I mean, at this point, you might want to see it through, but I would look into what's going on with Richard Hart because, again, I haven't been keeping up to date on that. Richie says, mini altcoin season Q4 and Q1. I'm not sure how many it would be, but yeah, I'm expecting an alt season Q4, Q1. Mini is a subjective term, but I think that it has the chance to be quite explosive. We got a super chat here from DRM7. Thank you for the $5 super chat, DRM7. He says, thoughts on Wolf on ETH. Do you think it will follow Pepe and Brett? Wolf on ETH. So the Wolf coin, they got one on ETH at 82 mil. They got the Sol one, which is complete trash. They also have another one on ETH. They got the AVAX one. They got a base one. But yeah, the ETH one at 82 million is clearly the chosen one by the market. Do I think it will follow Pepe and Brett? Well, it looks like it's been outperforming Pepe and Brett over since the start of September. It's gone up 400%, which is a 5x from the start of September. You know, where Pepe and Brett haven't even gotten 100%. So, if anything, this thing's leading Pepe and Brett as it stands right now, which is a very good sign. And it looks good. The chart looks good here. If you look at all this resistance, it should get broken through quite easily when the market sends here. So you don't want to see this thing lose this level, right? You don't want to see it break this low at 60 million market cap. But yeah, it looks really strong. And again, it's actually been performing better than Pepe and Brett from a price performance perspective since the start of September. So that's quite a good thing. Curious, how are the Andys doing? So Andy on Blast, I saw put in a 100% move. This thing went up 100% in a day, hit a 3.5 mil market cap, now trading at 7 million. We'll see what happens with Andy on Blast. And Andy on ETH as well is 162 mil. It kind of looks similar to that Wolf on ETH chart before it broke out. So, I mean, everything is actually really starting to, you know, we're at a very interesting time in the market, guys. Like, delusional bulls are about to be heavily rewarded. And this is just a very clean, basic ascending triangle bull market breakout pattern. You have the horizontal resistance, you have the diagonal support, you have price coming to an apex, and you just expect it to break out higher. So every chart I've looked at has either been ripping to the upside or is about to break a very important resistance level. And I don't think that this should be undermined. All right. Literally every asset that I've looked at, whether I wanted to look at it myself or you guys asked me about it today on stream, they're either all pumping or they're all about to break a major resistance level. Bitcoin about to put in its highest weekly candle close in a long time. It would be since June. So yeah, like I said, delusional bulls, it looks like their time is here. Topi says Sol's looking to break out. Indeed it is. It's right at resistance. Actually, yeah, it's directly on resistance. Clears 165. It will teleport up here to the all-time high, which is at 259. And realistically, after this long 7-month consolidation, it will break that all-time high. And let's talk some price predictions here for Solana, because we're getting to that point. If we take a fib from the all-time high to the bear market low at $8 here on this chart, we do get our Fibonacci extension levels. All right, so we have our 61.8 extension, which is set at 350 USD, 349 to be exact. And we have the 1618 at 560 USD. All right, so these are our two main targets for Solana this cycle. But bro, it's going to 1,000. Feel free to hold every Solana coin you have till 1,000. Me and the lads will be selling here. But yeah, Solana's about to break 165, so quite a good look for the market here. Michael Scruggs, he says, hi, Connor. Always excited to catch you live. And as always, very appreciative of everything you're doing. Appreciate that, Michael Scruggs. Shout out to Adrian, my man. Thank you for the thumbs up. We got a super chat from Brit Boy, a $4.99 sterling pound super chat. He says, big up Crypto Empire. Thank you, man. Thoughts, please, are on Donald Trump CTO on Sol, please. Appreciate that super chat, man. Let me copy this contract. Guys, smash up the like button if you're enjoying the live stream so far. Appreciate your support. So we got a Trump takeover on Solana, and this is the daily market cap chart. So on the 8th, so it broke out on the 9th. The 9th of October to today has been 11 days, and the price has increased 304%. Or 5.6 million market cap. Well, it's certainly on track with the right narrative. It's not a pump fund coin, which is interesting on Solana. I don't like buying charts that are pumped. Again, this thing's up 300% in 11 days. It is a low market cap coin, so you might get away with top blasting. If you don't know what a top blast is, it's when you buy it at the top of a major pump. Like right now, it's called top blasting. I don't recommend that whatsoever. But you could get away with it here, being that this is an election coin. I would say if you're already in this from lower, take out your initials and keep holding what you have. Would I recommend to buy it now? It's extremely high risk, and there's a pretty good chance you'll lose your money. So I would be careful with buying here. That's my thoughts on it. Tough one, being that it's on Solana, and you really don't know who is behind this. I would need to look into the distribution, the wallets, everything. But from a glance, it looks like it could keep going. But I would be weary of buying a potential local top. But Britboy, appreciate that super chat, man. And we got AMC to the moon. It says, all hail the emperor. Please look at this dip. Bit of a coded message there. So we have Look Bro on Solana, which is a pump fund coin. And it looks like some people in the trenches hit a nice one here, as this increased by 700% basically in 4 hours today or yesterday. So shout out to the trenches. The homies got another victory out there. By the way, We'll answer this super chat, and then I have something else to show you. But yeah, thoughts on looks on Sol. I mean, it's a degenerate pump fund coin. Be very careful with this. If you're a blind bull believer, well, then you're waiting for that third tap of this ascending trend line. So if you believe in it, if you believe in something here, I would be looking for a move up here to the top of the next trend line. But yeah, super high risk pump fund coin. And then the dip coated one, I'm going to guess it's dog in the pool. Take a wild guess. Okay, this one is not a pump fund launch. Also, the trenches are up here. This thing increased by 10x in 24 days. I would be quite careful. Look, let's talk about this now, actually. So when it comes to all these meme coins, Solana, ETH, whatever base, mainly Solana, but this is a tweet that's pretty interesting. So this guy Sybil says 248,400 pump fund tokens launched this month. Only 3,255 of them made it to Radium. Only 2 of them made it to 100 mil market cap plus. You don't have skill issues. This shit is just a lottery. And this is very true. This is the reality of the trenches. It is indeed a casino. That's why I always refer to it as the meme coin casino. Now, with that being said, you should treat all of these coins like you are gambling for the most part. So you want to have the best odds possible to catch multiples. And, the way to do that is kind of not buying after a mega pump. A lot of these things tend to die out. So I would be weary of this thing dying out here. But if you're going to blindly believe in something, we can throw a trend line up here, snap it, and say, yeah, it's going to go make a new all-time high up here. That would be March 2025. It would need to happen pretty soon, actually. So yeah, tough call here on dog in the pool. Don't really know what to say about this meme. And if you buy it, good luck to you. But thank you for that super chat, AMC to the moon. My man Matthew Black with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you. He says, how does the Spectre project look on your radar at all? Yeah. Okay, never mind. So you're talking about this one. I believe you're talking about this one. Spectre, not Spec. This one, no, not on my radar. The other Spec, yes. Spectral is. We'll take a look at the chart. I've seen this one talked about a few times over the interwebs. All right, so let's do some basic TA here on Spectre. Range low is we'll put the line there. In reality, we should put the line here, where current price is. And then our range high is up here at 31 million. So this looks a lot like the TARS TAI chart, where it's in this sideways range. So what you want to do when price is forming a sideways range is buy at the bottom of the range, which is where current price is. All right. Sub 10 mil market cap at like the low would be great, but there's no guarantee that's given. Although there's a decent chance, being how low market cap this is very volatile. But when you have a long range from April, like you have here in this chart, I would just kind of keep it simple and buy at the bottom of the range if you like this project. And then you want to look for the breakout of the range and a move into price discovery. But a lot of AI charts are looking quite similar to this. Again, I said how it reminded me of TAI here, which is very similar in terms of price structure in this range. So that's what I have to say about this one. They do have a 5.5 tax, which is quite common with these on-chain AI coins. A lot of them are LARPs, meaning live action role playing. So I would say do your due diligence on this. But yeah, I've seen some big accounts like tweet this one out. So maybe they're just getting paid to talk about it. Maybe they genuinely think it's good. But I would leave it to you to do your full research. But the price chart's in a good buy area. All right, I think I got all the super chats currently. Appreciate all you guys for the super chats. Be sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying the live stream so far. Let's talk about the current lore happening on crypto Twitter and in the world of crypto. So, of course, there's been the GOAT token, which was launched by some guy who also created his own AI and kind of has been he's been managing the AI's Twitter account and stuff like that. But anyways, there's the Godius Maximus token, which is based off of a pretty nasty meme from the early internet days. And what happened today was the GOAT meme or the GOAT Twitter account, Truth Terminal, tweeted out a typo. It's spelled groups, GROUOPS. So it tweeted out this typo and misspelled the word groups. And this is supposed to be artificial intelligence. So everybody's like, wait a minute. If it's AI, why is it putting out typos in its tweets? Long story short, that caused the price to drop 56% from the high of yesterday's price to the low of today's price. And you can see the price has stabilized at around a $300 million market cap. It's still a 50% drop in a few hours because of a typo. And we know that this guy manages the Twitter. We got a lot of internet detectives doing their research, and they're discovering that it is possible for AI to have a typo. We can read in practical use, the frequency of typos is generally low, likely well below 1% of words generated, but it's not zero. Given that modules are continuously improving, this probability will likely continue to decrease as models become more refined. And this person said, according to the dev here, Andy Aray, the more Truth Terminal interacts with crypto Twitter, the dumber it actually gets. All right, so that's this guy's kind of reasoning for the typo. Also, there is a meme coin with this logo that launched on Pump Fund today and it went vertical. I mean, this is what's going on in the trenches right now, guys. This GOAT token has taken the mind share of everyone, and all the meme coins launching right now on Pump Fund, all the ones pumping, they're related to this in some way, shape, or form. All right. But again, if you're going to be playing these launches and you're in the Solana trenches, you need to understand that there's a current main thing, which right now it's GOAT, and you just want to buy the useless memes around that, and eventually you're going to hit a winner to cover all your losers and be in profit. But if you're in the trenches, you just need to play the meta at all times. If you're off the meta, you're going to lose every trade you take, basically. And the meta right now is AI created memes. But that happened today. The AI put out a typo, and the price of this token dropped 50% because of it. Welcome to crypto. Try explaining this to a person not in this market. They will not understand anything, which is pretty funny. Pretty funny indeed. Shout out to Silva Dalla saying smash the like. Appreciate that. Smash up that like button, guys. Shout out to Jazzy. It says, greetings, legend. Hope you're doing well. Can you please know your thoughts on INSP? Haven't heard that ticker in a while. INSP. Nice move off the lows here. So INSP was a pre-sale token. Big, like every influencer got into this pre-sale. Everyone. Which is why the chart dumped so much. 20 cents to 1.3 cents. Currently at 2 cents. It should... the distribution. Okay, never mind. The fully diluted is 43 mil. Market cap is 8.5 mil. So this is a micro cap. If we look at the market cap when this thing was launched, it was around 40 to 50 million, hit a high of 75 million. All right. So there's a lot of time for the market to absorb the dilution of tokens from the pre-sale investors, because it's released on a weekly basis. So every week you get more tokens. It's breaking out now. Months of bearish price action are being erased in this 1 week. Yeah, it could be worth an asymmetric bet just because of how low market cap it is. And it's a new coin, new token. There's a Twitter plugin. I removed it from my computer because it kind of stopped working, where you can inspect people's Twitter profiles and stuff like that if they have an NFT profile picture. It's like a social coin in a sense. The website's not loading. We're not going to look at that. Thoughts on this? Well, look, people are buying this thing up. Very low market cap. Could be worth an asymmetric bet, but yeah, you got a 10x just back to the listing price, basically, which is nuts. We're on a log scale chart, which is why it looks like this. If we go off log scale, it's going to look way different. All right, it's a very, very big gap of air between up here at 15 cents, which is really the closest resistance in current price. Like, this is a big gap to fill. And all of this, right, this isn't much resistance. This is the resistance up here, 15 cents. Okay, and it's at 4. Sorry, I don't know why it was showing me 2 cents before. It looks like that this one has room to push hard. And being that, once again, I'll repeat that Bitcoin's about to put in its highest weekly candle close since June, and it's about to make a new all-time high. Ethereum and Solana are also about to break out. There's a good chance that all these small coins that have been underperforming for most of this year are going to start to outperform. So Inspect could be a play. Good catch there, Jazzy. It's already up substantially from the bottom, but it's another 3x to that 15 cents resistance. So it's kind of clear skies. Let's see. Alice, can you look at Gala? Flip this back to log. All right, so Gala Games, quite similar to many other charts in the sense that you have a horizontal resistance in this general area around 2.5 cents, and you have price action ascending into it, right, with a diagonal support trend line. So another ascending triangle here. Typically, these in a bull market scenario result in a nice breakout to the upside. So Gala Games looks bullish, and I would utilize 2.3 cents as a support and 2.124 cents as support levels. If you're looking to buy this dip before it breaks out, if it does even give a dip. but you can see it's still below the daily 200 EMA. Hasn't even tapped that yet. So obviously EMAs are a lagging indicator. When it does flip it, you're in a new uptrend. But that's already obvious with just being able to identify the higher highs and higher lows on the chart. All right, so you're just looking for the next higher high now, wherever that may be on Gala. But it looks like it wants to break out. Thoughts on Miria, another gaming coin. I think this one's picking up as well. Not quite. So it looks like it lost the golden pocket, which we had put on the chart here, as you can see. If we put the fib on, the regular fib, well, the 78.6 is holding inside of a level of demand. So you got the added confluence. It looks like it's a pullback to be buying. Just like we said on Gala, we got a low, a high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You want the next higher high. So this looks like a great spot to buy Miria, actually. You have a nice dip from the tap of this 200 daily EMA. Price is down 40%. It went as low as 48%, currently down 40%. It's holding the 78.6 fib retracement. And you already have higher highs and higher lows. You're just looking for the next higher high. So Miria looks like it's at a great point on the chart to be a buyer. Fundamentals aside, I'm only talking about technical analysis here. Lucas says Moonwell is going crazy. Yeah, it is. It is. Let's see. Where's this chart? Okay, so I remember being on stream when it was in this pattern, this descending wedge. And once it broke this wedge, it just hasn't stopped. So big up to the Moonwell holders. You guys deserve these gains. Price is up 6x from the lows on August 20th, which is only 3 months. 2 months, sorry. That was only 2 months ago. And this thing's up 5-6x. So beautiful chart coming up to the all-time high. And great move that it's done all of this before Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana have broken out. So it's been leading them. So which means I expect it to go into price discovery when the others do break out. Let's talk about Doge real quick. Because Doge is, after 1,100 days, Doge is finally kind of putting in a possible macro breakout here. It doesn't take a genius, again, to see that it's at a pretty big resistance level. All right, you can see all this horizontal price action to the left. Where's price stalling right at that level? Also have it marked out here, so you can see. So Doge, I have it on the chart already. I was looking at it today. We do have a level of demand at 13 cents. So if you see 13 cents, lads, and you want to buy Doge for this cycle, look for 13. Look for a dip to there if you do get it. But Doge is moving, and that's a very, very good sign for a risk-on market environment in the crypto market. Doge historically has led the altcoin season. When Doge actually breaks out convincingly, we go full risk on in the crypto market. So a very good sign here that Dogecoin is moving to the upside like so. All right. Again, 13 cents is your level to look for a dip if you're interested in accumulating Dogecoin. BitTensor moving out of this demand level at 550. It was hit last night. This as well is very close to the all-time high. In terms of percentage points, it's only 26% away, 28% away from the all-time high. Again, this can happen in a day. If we look at the weekly, so it went vertical for a month straight. 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly candle closes, straight green bars. Last week, we had our first kind of doji. This week, we're also having a bit of a consolidation doji candle. I don't expect this to be a long consolidation. More likely than not, this upcoming week, it's possible we do see the move to the all-time high. And yeah, this one will be trading above 1,000 quite quickly. I would say if you're holding a huge position in Tau and you bought the lows, I think between 1,200 and 1,500, whichever amount of money you need to kind of be comfortable and buy the stuff you want to buy. If you have a big Tau position, I would take profits there, but I would leave a moon bag as well for much higher for Tau. But, if you've been holding this for over a year, since 50, 60 bucks, when we see 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, those are definitely levels to sell, but I would not sell everything. I would certainly keep a moon bag. And look, we stare at these charts. We put in all this time doing our research. We do all of this to make enough money to be able to live the life we want on our terms. You can't do that unless you take the profit and you make that money real. So don't get too attached to any of your coins, guys. Whether it's Brett, Ponky, Popcat, Pepe, Tau, Apu, Dog Whiff Hat, SPX 6900, Lock-in, Mini, Giga, whatever coin you're holding, don't get emotionally attached to it to the point where you feel like you shouldn't sell it, especially when you're up like over a 10x. It's all worthless vaporware. They're all worthless shit coins that are going to go to zero. Sell the damn coins and change your life. Take the money. Don't be a fool. All right? Because it's going to get stupid again. We're going to get euphoric again, and people aren't going to want to sell. Sell the damn coins. Don't be an idiot. That's what I have to say about that. Fiat Hater says, if only we had the Lads coin, we'd be flying. Do they have a Lads coin? I'm sure they do. No. Why hasn't anyone made that yet? We need a Lads coin. That's also a huge, that could be a cult, the Lads coin. How come nobody's made this? How many people are watching this stream? We got 135 people and 169 people, and nobody's made the Lads coin. Pathetic. It's better. It's a better cult than Giga. Lads. How come nobody's made that? Pathetic. Speaking of the Lads, we got Scorch888 here saying, good morning, lads. What's up, Scorch888? How are you? A lot of comments today in the chat, guys. Apologies if I don't get to everything. We got Bergen County Real Estate with a $2.99 super sticker. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. There is Mad Lad. I don't want Mad. What is Mad Lad? I want lads. Lad CTO. A lot of questions. Let's see if we can get a good one here. Let's see. Matthew Black says, Heavy T, been shopping around but haven't found my next buy yet. Hoping for something on base, so that's where I'm focused. In terms of base, I'm guessing you're looking for memes. Let's do a base scan actually while we're live. A little base scan. So we'll start with the OG, the first meme on base, just Toshi. 65 million market cap currently. Pulling back. But if we utilize our technical analysis skills in the marketplace, we can identify that we do have an area of demand down here at 63 down to 52 million. And uptrend has started with higher highs and higher lows. So you're looking for another higher low on that. We'll bounce over to Brett, which is at $1 billion, about to be 1.1 billion. So if you guys haven't noticed, Brett follows Ethereum exactly. So if Ethereum is going to go up, Brett is going to go up, and the entire base ecosystem at large is going to go up with Ethereum going up. Base is directly tied to the price performance of Ethereum, and Brett even more so. So that's what the market makers are doing with Brett. Some of the smaller ones, we already looked at Moo, right? We talked about that breakout, but that's not on base. Ski Mask Dog, this actually looks insanely bullish. This is another ascending triangle. We've looked at a few of these today, but we have a very clean horizontal resistance with price just ascending higher here. So yeah, this looks ready to boom. Can do on base 2.2 million. This looks like it's primed to send. Base is looking insane, actually, guys. Can do Inu on base. All of these charts are looking quite bullish. This one had its first leg, kind of drifted. Now it's going for its next leg. I think that this could push the highs quite quickly. We got Giga Trump 232K, so this is up huge over the past few days. Every base chart that we've looked at, 72% in 3 days. What else is there that I have here? Boda 700K just sitting sideways, probably going to boom at some point as well. This is another ascending triangle. So every chart we've actually looked at on base since we started our base scan a few minutes ago looks insanely bullish. And again, it's directly tied to Ethereum's performance. ETH goes up, base coins go up. It's quite a simple correlation. Quite a simple correlation there between the two. What else is there? There's like coins like Normie. Let's look through all of these. On the daily, it looks okay. Let's see. Weirdo. Is this the same Weirdo? Nah. Is that the same one that everyone liked before? It must be. This one seems I mean, it's a weird meme coin. I only talk about it because Jesse Pollock used to shill it on his Twitter. But it's low, but you're pulling back now on support. I thought it was a higher market cap. What else is there? Dogging me. These are like all the main base plays. Dogging me looks really bullish, especially if you zoom it out. It looks like it wants to break out. Keyboard Cat at 50 mil. And yes, I know all of these tickers from memory. Let's see. All right, so every base chart we've looked at is up substantially from September. And they're all kind of at major support resistance flip levels. Here, Keyboard Cat, if you look to the left. I mean, definitely something going on at this level, which is exactly where price is currently. This can go to 200 million. A lot of money is going to be made within the next few weeks to months, guys. A lot of money is going to be made within the next few weeks to months. Doesn't matter if you're trading leverage, trading meme coins, holding spot. Even Cardano holders might make some money here. They're Polkadot holders. Like we're about to go into full easy mode. All right. So prepare accordingly. Prepare accordingly. CASP has been disappointing. However, what I will say about Caspa is the yearly open still untapped. And the yearly open on CAS is at 11 cents. That would be the bottom if I had to predict a bottom for Caspa. And it broke this trend line, so don't try and fight it. This broke a major trend line going back 11 months to November of last year. Don't try and fight it. The chart is telling us that Kaspa wants to continue to drop. Let's be real. You don't break a 1-year-old trend line like this to not see this move to the yearly open, in my opinion. So yeah, Kaspa holders, we were getting away with a lot when every other coin was going down over the past year, but it looks like we're paying the price now. But in general, 11.1 cents should be the bottom if it does get down there. But all in all, guys, again, ETH about to put in a major breakout. Solana 165 once that's cleared. Quick move to the all-time high at 259. We talked about our price targets for the cycle. Bitcoin weekly close above $68.5 thousand is full risk on, and we're going to go to the all-time high rather quickly. And our weekly candle closes in 1.5 hours, and we're at 68,900. I see zero reason to be bearish on anything with a weekly close like this. If we see a sell-off at the start of the week, it's going to be fake. I'm calling it now, and that would be a sell-off to buy, whether you're on margin, on leverage, or just going in spot. But the market probably won't even be that kind to give us a sell-off at the start of the week. It might just accelerate higher. So that's how I'm feeling now. I'll be live again tomorrow, but I'm feeling quite bullish. If you guys haven't noticed so far during the live stream, charts don't lie, and the charts are all pointing towards a mega move to the upside here. So brace yourselves. It's about to get crazy once again. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Smash that like button if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Apply to the mastermind. First link down below if you're interested in joining the mastermind. And I know we had a lot of people here in the stream today. I couldn't get to everybody's questions. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats before I end this bad boy. Yeah, we got a super chat, actually. It's a good thing I didn't end it. We got one from Germans1. I'll always answer super chats, guys. So if you wanted me to answer a question, you can just send a super chat because I can't answer everything. Sorry, I'm only one person. This guy says, JBM, Jungle Boy. 45% was burnt on float. Great dev, worth a look. All right, let's take a look at JBM. I type in JBM and Fartcoin is the first thing to pop up. What is going on? What's going on? Why do I type in JBM and Fartcoin pops up on my thing? Here we go. %45 was burnt. Great dev. It's worth a look. So this is a new pump fund launch on Solana. So again, I'll refer back to this. It's a lottery. So with that in mind, I would say to treat it like a lottery and don't gamble away your entire available funds. If you're going to gamble on the pump fund, be responsible. But the low market cap, 200K, it could send, it could fade to nothing. I would say best of luck and be responsible with your gambling. With that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this stream. Shout out to Woody Herzog with a $20 super chat. And no question, Woody, you're the man. I appreciate your support. Thank you. No question, just thank you. Woody, you're the man. Appreciate you. Enjoy your Sunday. We're going to wrap up the stream now. I'll see you all tomorrow right here at Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another live stream, and have a good night. See you later.